Reports have emerged that the United States has told Congress and allies in Europe about new intelligence related to Russia's latest offensive capability that could pose an international threat. The intelligence came to light after Representative Mike Turner, Republican chair of the U.S. House of Representatives Intelligence Committee, issued an unusual and cryptic statement indicating a serious national security threat. Turner had said in the statement, "I am requesting that President Biden declassify all information relating to this threat so that Congress, the administration, and our allies can openly discuss the actions necessary to respond to this threat." The White House has now formally confirmed that this is related to an anti-satellite ASAT capability that Russia is developing. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes why Russia's new anti-satellite weapon is a concerning development for the West. Let's get started. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted VPN brands worldwide that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte, an industry-leading Big Four auditing firm. NordVPN provides an encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy by preventing external entry to your internet traffic, as well as enabling you to access content that's blocked based on geolocation. Best of all, with one NordVPN account, you can secure up to 6 devices at the same time. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive savings by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. John Kirby, the coordinator for strategic communications at the National Security Council, said in a press conference, "I can confirm that it is related to an anti-satellite capability that Russia is developing. I want to be clear about a couple of things right off the bat. First, this is not an active capability that's been deployed, and though Russia's pursuit of this particular capability is troubling, there is no immediate threat to anyone's safety." He stated, "We're not talking about a weapon that can be used to attack human beings or cause physical destruction here on Earth. That said, we've been closely monitoring this Russian activity, and we will continue to take it very seriously. This is still a capability they're developing. We're still analyzing the information that's available to that," Kirby added. "We're examining what the best next steps are and what our options might be." He declined to speak to whether the U.S. government could defend against this capability if it were operational now. Satellites stand out as one of a nation's vital resources, playing crucial roles in both civilian and military communication. In the military domain, satellites serve key functions such as intelligence gathering, early warning systems for enemy missile launches, and offering precise guidance to various military assets, including missiles, aircraft, and warships. Hence, disabling the satellites of a specific nation would render it vulnerable in a conflict. To achieve this, anti-satellite or ASAT weapons have been developed. The U.S. was the first to possess this kind of capability. It carried out its first ASAT test in 1959. As of now, there are only 4 countries, the U.S., Russia, China, and India, that have demonstrated this kind of capability. France, Israel, and the UK are also thought to possess this capability, and this technology may soon be available to countries like Iran and North Korea. Russia, before this revelation, was thought to possess 2 types of ASAT systems: a direct ascent ASAT system and a co-orbital ASAT. Direct ascent systems are launched from the Earth's surface or from the air to destroy a satellite target in orbit. Co-orbital systems are placed into orbit and maneuver close to a target and attack it by various means, including direct collision, fragmentation, or using robotic arms. U.S. is working to counter this kind of threat. Viewers may note that the U.S. Space Development Agency, SDA, was established in 2019 to quickly field a constellation of hundreds of data transport and advanced missile tracking satellites, a capability it refers to as the Proliferated Warfighter Space Architecture, PWSA. Derek Tournier, SDA director, had said, We'll have hundreds and hundreds of these satellites up there. It will cost more to shoot down a single satellite than it will cost to build that single satellite. We just completely changed that value equation. It seems that the new Russian ASAT weapon could potentially overcome this American plan and hence is referred to as a serious challenge. There is a possibility that the weapon could be nuclear in nature and hence may be able to take out a large number of satellites with a single blast. Russian state-owned news agency TASS reported Russian Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Ryabkov has called reports about the deployment of Russian nuclear weapons in space a malicious fabrication of the United States. Dmitry Peskov, a spokesperson for the Kremlin, said he would not comment on the substance of the reports until the details were unveiled by the White House. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov was quoted as saying by TASS, "It is obvious that the White House is trying, by hook or by crook, to encourage Congress to vote on a bill to allocate money. This is obvious." The 1962 U.S. Starfish Prime nuclear test is frequently cited as an illustration of the potential applications of nuclear weapons in an anti-satellite capacity. In a more recent development, in 2022, researchers with ties to the Chinese military released a study outlining a concept that entails the detonation of nuclear warheads in orbit. This approach aims to generate radiation fields with sufficient intensity to incapacitate or cause significant harm to a substantial number of an adversary's satellites simultaneously. CSIS's report from last year noted, "An even greater concern, however, is nuclear pumping, a phenomenon where nuclear radiation lingers in the LEO low Earth orbit environment. In LEO, Earth's geomagnetic field would contain many of the charged particles emitted by a nuclear explosion. Instead of radiating outward, these particles could spiral around the globe and damage large numbers of satellites." A 2002 Ballistic Missile Defense Organization analysis assessed that a precursor high-altitude nuclear burst could do significant damage to satellites, with pumped-up Van Allen belts posing a concern for satellite longevity, and one that's not well understood. While further details are awaited, it seems Russia is up to something that could have grave consequences.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.